Today on TMZ.
We got Harvey Weinstein wearing a disguise that was so bad. He's wearing a blonde wig and orange makeup.
Why?
It wasn't Halloween stuff, was it?
No, it was last night.
Did he go trick-or-treating?
Oh yeah, he was an Oompa Loompa or something. You're gonna give him candy whether you want to or not.
Kendall Jenner turned 22 and decided to celebrate with Blake Griffin. She looks so good.
I wonder why Kendall wasn't on the baby train with everybody else. It's a family baby train.
Because she's 22 years old.
Kylie's younger.
I don't think Kylie planned that doll.
KYLIE is still vaguely unaware it's happening. So.
Fetty Wap got busted this morning racing down a New York highway at over 100 miles an hour.
And he was drunk.
Yeah, blew .09, so right over the legal limit.
Fetty Wap's gonna do some serious time for this. 100 miles an hour while drunk.
In jail, he better sleep with one eye open.
Ricky Gervais. I recently learned that Prince Harry and William are big fans of his. I say, you think you'll get an invite to the big wedding, Harry and Meghan, when it happens?
Your gift? Would you bring a gift?
You don't bring them anything. You like donate money, right?
Or you forget, you just stop in the Palace gift shop on the way, like, here's a Christmas ornament with your grandmother on it.
Who is this man? Where is he eating? Why do we care? It's skeezy things.
Well, Harvey Weinstein was eating in a restaurant in Phoenix, and he's trying to stay low-key, obviously, but he's not doing a very good job because he's wearing a hat and one of the worst wigs.
Yes, that's Harvey Weinstein, though you'd hardly know it since he's intentionally covered up his trademark good looks with a disguise that makes him look like a jaundiced Jerry Stiller.
He's wearing a blonde wig and orange makeup.
Orange? Was it actually orange?
Hey, that look is trending now. But it's not the most interesting part of Weinstein's disguise.
It's also interesting the hat that he's wearing. It's inscribed with 224.
Roughly the amount of women who have accused him of sexual harassment/assault. But does it mean something different?
224, which is a Bible verse that reads, "But God raised him from the dead, freeing him from the agony of death, because it was impossible for death to keep its hold on him."
Oh, he can't keep him down.
And where is he here?
He stayed in Arizona, presumably for more outpatient rehab.
Phoenix, Arizona! Named for the mythological bird who rose from the ashes! This photo's like deciphering a Beatles album if Paul was a sleazy alleged sexual predator and not a walrus. But seriously, it's a weird getup.
It wasn't Halloween stuff, was it?
No, it was last night.
Did he go trick-or-treating?
You're gonna give him candy whether you want to or not.
And that's truly scary. Skeezy things.
What's up, man? How are ya?
Adam Devine at LAX, and he recently went on a European vacation with his girlfriend, Chloe Bridges, and in an interview with a radio show, he realizes, looking back, that the whole time his girlfriend thought he was gonna propose because they were going to all these beautiful places. I know.
You didn't propose, bro?
No, I didn't. I hope she wasn't thinking that, but I think there might have been a little twinkle in her eye.
So we say, well, what's the best proposal? Like,
I'll probably swallow it and then take some Epicac and then yak it on her.
So let me ask you something. If he were to sit down with the girl with his girlfriend in Paris and say, you know who I admire? Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
He takes her on a romantic trip to tell her he's never going to marry her. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes.
Yes, that's inappropriate.
I'm glad I got you here.
Gets down on one knee and says it's never gonna happen. Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Hello, and welcome to TMZ Courting with Sir Justin and the lady Selena. For as we have learned,
Justin Bieber is actually the one who pursued Selena Gomez. He reached out to her. He was the one pursuing her while she was still with The Weeknd, although their relationship was fizzling out.
sources connected to Selena and Justin say it was Selena's medical emergency prompting a kidney transplant that made Justin refocus on what's important.
He realized how much he actually still loves Selena Gomez.
Would that it was so simple, for winning her back was not so easy.
We started pursuing her, but she was kind of like, you know, I remember your track record.
And he actually had to win Selena Gomez over. Like, she actually had to be
boned?
Recorded.
Oh, yes, of course. And the new Justin is great. He's sweet, attentive, long walks, bicycle rides. Dude joined a church, for God's sake.
You fight for love.
Harvey Levin, the love crusader.
Fight for love.
Isn't the bigger point that people just don't change, and this is a mistake?
Yes.
It's about the chase. I feel like he just wants her back, and then he's gonna have her back, and then.
That's exactly right. He wanted what he couldn't have.
He was like, oh, she's dying, I need her. And then he's like, oh, she's alive.
Oh my God, that's in Moonstruck, remember?
What? God.
Well, that probably happened in some movie, just not that one.
Moonstruck, underrated classic.
Underrated. It's one of the best movies ever.
When your girl almost died, so you take a bike ride with
We got William H. Macy at LAX.
How are you, sir?
We talked to him about how Mark Wahlberg said that he hopes God forgives him for Boogie Nights.
He said it because it's porn-based, and Mark's very religious.
We get the question out. Some guy in the security line behind William H. Macy hears it, and he's like,
It was a great movie. That's my case.
and then so we're like, well, how do you feel about it? And he's like,
He doesn't need forgiveness for Boogie Nights.
It was a good movie, I thought.
It's a great movie. It's a moral movie.
and then we're like, well, is it your proudest movie, would you say? And he goes,
No.
It's weird that he's so regretful about this movie.
He should really ask for forgiveness for Daddy's Home 2, because what in the is that?
Thank you, William.
Speeding down the street and you've only got one eye. And also you're drag racing with some random guy. You spot some flashing lights in the corner of your working eye. Then you are pulled over and slapped with a DUI and 14 other charges.
Fetty Wap got busted this morning and had the book thrown at him. He was racing down a New York highway this morning at over 100 miles an hour.
He was drag racing.
They pulled him over, smelled alcohol on his breath.
He flunked the field sobriety test.
Yeah, blew .09.
Oh my God, that's not drunk.
.09 is drunk.
Debatable.
Well, give it a shot, because cops love to debate after they pull you over. But yes, Fetty blew just over the legal limit of .08. But that wasn't all he was busted for.
Suspended license, unsafe lane change, 4 different speeding tickets.
Yeah, that plus blowing a .09 equals not too good. On the other hand,
If he just waited 20 more minutes, it wouldn't have went down to .08.
.08 is still drunk.
come on, isn't .08 like a tie or something?
No, it's not a tie.
Why is it not a tie?
Because .08 is drunk.
No, after a tie, you go to sudden death or something like that. It's like flip a coin. It's just honestly.
Fair enough. But what happened to Fetty?
Was he in jail?
I think he bailed out already.
Fetty Wap's gonna do some serious time for this. 100 miles an hour while drunk.
In jail, he better sleep with one eye open.
So, good luck, Fetty Wap. You're kinda gonna need it.
O.J. Simpson just took a huge shot at Caitlyn Jenner. So first,
he was asked about Vegas.
How you liking Las Vegas?
Well, it's like the no-hate zone of America.
Are you gonna stick it out? You gonna stay here?
Everybody seemed to be having more fun living their lives than worrying about everybody else.
That's probably true for him. Yeah.
But then we said,
Did you see the new Caitlyn excerpts?
because did you know that Caitlyn Jenner said that?
He probably did.
Exactly.
I can't believe he said probably.
Exactly. So he said,
I never met Caitlyn. As far as Bruce is concerned, I really didn't know him that well, but if you want to choose to live his life out as a old lady instead of an old man, hey, women live longer. He might be on to something.
Well, women don't always live longer, OJ.
Yeah, really, OJ.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Coming up.
Kendall Jenner turned 22 and decided to celebrate with Blake Griffin.
She looks so good.
She's vying for #1 in all of Hollywood.
Her and Bella Hadid.
Bella Hadid, yeah.
She's a sexy woman.
She looks good. Beckerman, you're looking pretty hard at that photo. Oh my God.
Plus,
Conor McGregor might return to the UFC this year. Kobe Bryant was out in New York City, and we said to Kobe Bryant, what do you think about Conor McGregor?
Conor's an animal, bro.
Conor transformed UFC.
Conor McGregor came in here before he got famous.
In a Toyota.
Really?
No, but I'm thinking.